Hey, friends of the Leaf. Hope everybody's doing good. Everything is going good here in Louisiana. Uh, y'all bear with me on this new concept. I tell you, it's trying to get this camera to position right, get the lighting right, the whole 9 yards is just, I don't know. The tablet's okay. I had a couple of comments from good friends about maybe not being able to hear it. I haven't found out how to adjust the mic on this or if you can adjust it, but I hope that's a situation that's soon remedied. Um, May go back to the old way. I don't know, but I'm finishing up a bowl of Jackson in my little Aldo Valenti. Y'all seen this one before. The camera is right opposite of it's. This was a Christmas gift a couple of years back. I've smoked it several times on on the tube, but I'm just finishing it up. And Miss Emily's across the street playing with the little neighborhood girl, and I was off work today. We've been a little slow this week. We had 3 just killer weeks that we were absolutely busy, and I talked to my wife. She's on her way home. They had a wonderful lunch, but I took off today to go on a field trip, school field trip with Miss Emily. They went out to Black Bayou. They've got a wildlife conservation center out there, and went out and they seen snakes and alligators and baby alligators and got to touch them and different species and spiders and you name it. And I about walked my legs off. I've been walking a little in the evenings trying to get in a little bit better shape, working on this diet a little bit, back to doing that. And well, for some reason, that walking got to me today. I don't know why. But afterwards, they went to the dreaded, and I say that from a parent standpoint of view, the dreaded Chuck E. Cheese. So, yeah, they did that, and but it went good. And then I checked her out early. Most of the parents that went did check their children out early, and brought them on home. I ran by Governors and picked up a couple of Perdomo, lot 23. I got the Gordito, and then the what that other size was, and the other one I can't even remember what I bought. But he's back re-upped on the Brick House Madura, which is one of my favorites, and I'm fixing to fire this up because this Jackson's about out. But I really enjoyed this. Every time I'm over that away by Governors, I keep saying I'm gonna take my pipe over and smoke. I've been just enjoying a cigar over there when I do get to go, and every time I'm on that part of town and I say, well, I can, got an opportunity, I can run by there, an opportunity. Let me emphasize. I don't have a pipe with me. I have a cigar with me or something, so I'll go in and buy a cigar, sit around, visit with them a little bit. But I hope all y'all's week's going good. It's been, like I say, been pretty good here. I think I may have the food trailer sold. Not sure. A buddy of mine wants it. He seems very serious. He told me before. I mentioned to him that we were kicking around the idea of selling it. He and I got to talking a little more serious. My thing is I want to take that money and do some things at the restaurant, such as we don't have a vent hood system, nor a fry system such as a griddle or basket fryer. We fry very little there. We do some fried okra. We do some things for our lunch entrees, but very small, very, 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 very minute amount, and it doesn't require a vented system. But I'm wanting to convert it more to a full-fledged diner with barbecue because, number one, in a town that size, you have to do other things besides barbecue. We've been there 8 years, and about 4 years ago, we started converting into the lunches and different sandwiches and things. Then another thing is the barbecue type meats that you use, the ribs, the brisket, all of that, because all food is one out of sight. But there are things you can do and maintain a margin. Hamburgers, that kind of thing is one of them. And I make a killer old-fashioned hamburger, a thin patty. Of course, I'm going to offer a double and a triple, but the way I do the bun, I've told some videos before. I was telling you I don't use butter when I on a home griddle. If you put a little mayo on it, use mayo instead of butter on your griddle, and it will change the flavor of that bun. I mean, that whole hamburger. You doesn't taste the mayonnaise because my dad absolutely, and Emily too, absolutely despise mayo. And I took my mom and dad a hamburger one night. They live about 3 miles from us, and I made hamburgers, and I took them one out to eat. And my dad's not a bragging kind of guy, but he called me on the phone and said, that is one of the best hamburgers I have ever eaten. He said, I'm 77 years old and hadn't had one that good. Very few that good. And I didn't tell him, but it was cooked. The buns were not slathered, but lightly done in mayonnaise, and it had been melted on the bun. He would have had a fit, but he did not taste it. So it's not going to, you're not going to taste the mayonnaise per se, but it's going to change that bun drastically. But we could do that, and I've got a machine, a mechanical, it's a hand-driven machine that makes a curlicue. It just makes it that old stringy tangled mess that comes out. I'm not talking about the frozen curlicues. I'm talking about the real deal. Do those and a good homemade onion ring. And then on Fridays, we can fry fish for lunch, catfish, and we can do fried chicken one day a week. Make it do it every day. I don't know. But I can do better with that than on that food trailer, and I can do it all under one roof. With this last episode of the employee that we lost, there was a lot went on behind the scenes with that. It awakened me more to the fact that I need to do what I do under one roof. I've tried multi-locations before. There was times in my life, back in the service station day, full serve, when I first started in it, I had three Texaco stations, and my dad and I had one that we were partners in that I basically ran in with mine. So I basically had 4 Texacos, and we evolved. I did. My dad went into the service center end of it, and he totally got out of the gasoline, went into the tire, started in 1985. I evolved into the convenience store concept, as a lot of service stations did. And there was times I ran multiple convenience stores, 3 being the max. But I always did better with one good one than spread out. It's just the way it is. You can't be in 3 places at one time. So I want to devote. We're looking very, very seriously. And if he wants this trailer, I'm going to sell it to him. Like I say, I'm smoking the Brick House Maduro. This is a fine, fine cigar. Thankful that Friday at Governor's is carrying it now. But I can just do more. Oh, I might have flew it too. Look at that. I can do more being there than out chasing that food trailer. And food trailer is a lot of work, and I'm approaching the 50-year mark. And as y'all know, I got chronic back problems anyway. And when I work on that trailer, the next day is just recover day. I can't. I barely can go. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. Just want to touch base with y'all a little bit. Tell you what's been going on. I did want to. A very few of y'all will know where this is coming from. I'm not going to get into it as to why I'm doing this or whatever. But I wanted to quote a portion of the First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. And we don't have counties in Louisiana such as Sabine County. We have parishes, Sabine Parish. So with that, I'm going to say have a good one. Take care of yourself, and by all means, God bless you.